Feel the rhythm in your soul. Ageless warriors, alliance, come and make yourself whole. From every corner, every land, a spirit strong and true, seeking wisdom, seeking strength, a journey fresh and new. No matter what your story or the battles you have known, here among these kindred souls, you'll never walk alone. Welcome, welcome, ageless warrior, to the family big and wide. Feel the heartbeat of the rhythm, let your worries cast aside. With open arms and a
welcome everybody.
Sound, we greet you standing tall. Ageless warriors, alliance, answering freedom's call. Share our laughter, share our tears, our triumphs and our strife, building bonds that stand the years, celebrating life. It's force a note, each heart a beat, a symphony we raise through every challenge, bittersweet, in these united days. Welcome, welcome, ageless warrior, to the family big and wide. Feel the heartbeat of the rhythm, let your worries cast aside.
Yeah, so, oh my God, what a
joyful sound, we greet you standing tall. Ageless warriors, alliance, answering freedom's
Sunday
call.
briefing, and my name is Benedict Howard.
Rise up, purpose bright, let your inner fire bleed. Empowerment in every.
Okay, I guess we turned it off. So yeah, Tuesday night I went into a major shock, and my fingers got numbed out. I'd eaten too many carbs that day, and I hadn't really considered a very important thing, which I learned about fasting, and I'll share that with you later. But what I did is really the topic of, you know, my fingers were numb. I was getting colder and colder. I couldn't get warm. There were sort of morbid thoughts running through me. It was like, oh my God, I haven't, you know, is this how death feels? It was literally, it was just like getting colder. It was just like shutting completely down. And so the body was in a really deep shock. And I have experienced this before up on Mauna Loa about 4 years ago, maybe a little more now. And where I got in very late from hiking around the crater rim in the moonlight, which was pretty extraordinary, and bitterly cold by the time I got there around 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. And I went into shock there too after I ate some power bars, and I shouldn't have touched anything because I was deep in a ketosis state. And oh my God, it was tough. So Tuesday this week, which would have been 4 or 5 days ago, I went into the shock. I was going like, what is going on with me? It hadn't clicked in what was going, and it wasn't until the next morning. I thought that I'd written in my diary, I should show you, I'd written in, oh, it's not here, maybe handy. Oh yeah, here it is. I'd written into my diary that day, that, hey, this is the first time I did not overeat today. That's huge. First time ever. So how much in denial am I? And yeah, it was a big plate of, there's some quinoa in there, lentils, and a sweet potato stew. And I think that was basically it. Oh, maybe some rice. And so it was just carb rich. And it was like I'd just come out of a fast, and it was 4 days out of a 4-day fast. So it's 4 days refeeding. And then I went like, oh my God, I need to pick up one of these guys. And this is what I'm going to be talking about today. Let's see if I can get it into focus. Will it grab the focus on here? Yeah, it will do. But anyway, one of these guys, I've been doing this stuff a long time. And what I did was I did this little wings thing, which I shared with you in a blog post and a video just like 3 or 4 weeks ago. And you put the electrodes on the brachial plex. And what it did for me was quite extraordinary. I did the first side, and then the second side, I was like in ecstasy. It was like it was just feeding into the vagus system, into the parasympathetics, which had got really turned off. And boy, to the point where I've got a video I made. It was pure luck. I've got a video that I made, and I was showing how I was doing this, which is where the shot was from. And and then on the second side, I was like, the camera goes like, ooh, and it's like pointing at the floor. I was so deeply relaxed. And my parasympathetics were back where they needed to be. And let's see, we got Calzone. Oh my God. Welcome. I bought a DENAS from you about 18 years ago and still use it. I know, it's amazing, isn't it? In fact, let me show you these. I wanted to sort of go through some of the different devices, and I'm going to show you because like Calzone 1021 from YouTube. Oh, great. That's cool. Good timing, huh? And it was like 18 years ago. Okay. Wow. So it's 2028. Yeah. 2008, I guess. And yeah, so get back to the thanks for joining us. So the this Little Wings is part of the reason why I want to talk to you and today. And essentially it's around reestablishing these circuits. Now, if you go to, I think it's, let's see if I got the right page coming up. I hope so. Yeah. I'm going to share the screen here for a moment. Stop sharing. View tab. There we go. The blog that I'm sharing here, I hope that this is scrolling. Last week was intermittent fasting. Week before was the Warrior's Crossroads, which is my story, basically. It's who the F is Benedict Howard. And then we did the grounding executive. The body has a reset switch, which is, I talk extensively about the vagus nerve. And then this one, mastering the DENAS biofeedback. And that's one I want to share with you right now because this device is amazing. And I'm going to check in with just on the chat here for a moment. Casoni says he takes his DENAS everywhere with him. Me too. Me too. This one actually was the first one that I started to adapt and put the electrodes so that I could use remote electrodes. Sort of probably this one's around a 2003 model, 2004. It's kind of like falling apart, but I wanted to keep that, you know, as a sort of reference point. This is where I started, and this is the original Rhythm unit that I bought back in 2003. And, yep, 2003. This is the 1NT. And it lasted for a while, and then it crashed, and then it lasted, and then I sold it to a friend, and then she used it for another 5 or 6 years, and then it crashed again. And that's one thing that I really want to point out, and thanks, Calzone, for bringing this up. Oh, and I was going to ask you a question. Can you see the, let's see, what am I talking about? the page or the facial nerves. Just double checking here. Yeah, just let me know for the external. Yeah, great. He says I have the portable adapter too, which I thought I had here. Because there's a whole genesis of models and ways that we apply this stuff. And, Calzone, what are you seeing on the screen there, if you'd let me know? Are you seeing the page, the web page, or the facial nerves? Yeah, I just put it in the chat, bud. And so, yeah, the eBody Fusion T archives was a study because I was not convinced that all of the bells and whistles on these $5,000 units now were actually bells and whistles or just sales talk, upgrading to the latest model. And that's why I did the study on about 25 people. And if you read that report at this webpage, go to benedicthoward.com/blog and you'll find it down there. And let's see so these really went through the whole genesis or regenesis. And what turned out to be true about this, and it's kind of sad, is that the companies that were making these were kind of suppressing the availability, or it doesn't cost much to put a circuit board together and make one of these devices. Let's face it, In fact, if I wasn't so honest, I would have gone out and re-engineered my own. This actually lasted, let's see how long this one lasted. This is the version 02. It's the high-end model. They don't have, wouldn't you know it? They don't have a date there. Warranty seal. No date on this one, but I think it's like a 2015 or something, maybe 2016. And it wasn't used much, and it now is going to cost $500 plus to repair this one. So, go figure, right? I mean, they have a nice case on them and all of that sexy stuff, and, but, $5,000 later. And then the training, of these devices. And I have like a bookshelf of maybe this wide of different manuals, right? And that I've accumulated over the years or been gifted. This one here is one of the Avasia devices. And I can't tell you how disappointed I am in it. These last about a year. And okay, if you're talking on a CB, I can see the shape, but really what you want is a handle on it so that you can grip it and get further over. So this is why I did this long study and then just published it actually just 2 or 3 weeks ago. So do take a look at that. Let's see. Calzone is not answering me. Hey, Calzone. Okay, back to the widgets. Yeah, so so let's take a look at this now. Now, what do we really want to do with this electricity is to find areas that are low in energy and then charge those areas. Now, fortunately, and I'm going to give you this quick training here, fortunately, the devices, stop sharing first. Okay, I think we're good on that. The devices have or the electrical frequencies tingle the cell membranes and the loudness, the tingling and the loudness, there's actually a characteristic loudness to it as those membranes move more freely. And let me see if I can demonstrate that for you. So I'm turning this device on. I'm just gonna, I've got it at 10 hertz. I was doing some stuff on my breathing earlier on today. You can't, you won't be able to hear it at 10 hertz. Let's move it up to 200. Let's hope this works. Okay, so I'm bringing the power up 20, 30, 40. And if you can hear that, what that's doing is sparking in that electricity through any electrical blockage or supporting the whole meridian system, like we were looking at in this slide, I think. Oh, okay, there's the scanner, the rhythm scanner. Yeah, so we're supporting the system with electricity and bringing it back online. It's no different than charging up the battery on your phone or on your car, whatever, a rechargeable battery. And every disease is dependent on how flat your energy field and energy in the body has gotten. And so when we circuits, right? When we bring these circuits back online, and these face points are pretty interesting what they do, because they're tapping into the brainstem, and I talk about that on the page we were looking at on the video that comes with it. And what we're doing is literally, it's kind of like a house, a body that's got electrical system, and the lights go dim somewhere, and you want to turn them back on again, and it's no different than that. It doesn't matter what the fuck's going on with you, excuse me. It's all about the charge in the body, and it's the basic foundational building block to understand this through. So we were looking at this, where is it going? Yeah, we were looking at this slide, and as the skin gets recharged, that's when everything comes back online. So what I did out of the eBody Fusion T archives study, it was a longitudinal study. I think it was like 2 years, 42 people, and all of the results, which are astounding, are on that page we were looking at. Plus, I'd learned how to create the stem cells to rapidly heal third-degree burns down a guy's arm. Chris actually just lives over here. And in 12 days, they were healed over. He never had any dressing. It was just amazing. And that video is still up on YouTube, I believe. YouTube has been taking shit down on me, so we'll see. And so that's what it all boils down to. So wherever there's pain, charge that area first, because if you imagine the whole body as being like this whole energy field, inner energy field, and then the exterior connection into the ethers, which is what we've been talking about in this whole series, is that etheric connection. And so we're really charging up the body in order to get that connection back in. So if you have pain in the energy here is not connecting into the energy fields around you. Or if your heart or your organ, your liver, whatever it is, right, it's all the same. When those are low on energy, then the energy is depleted, so it needs to be charged. So in reality, it's no different than, let's see if I can find, okay, circuit breakers and circuits. What's this one? Maybe it's the same thing. Okay, that's yeah. So this is like the whole inner system that's getting tingled by the microcurrent, and it literally is just a tingle. So what happened out of the archives, the eBody Fusion T archives, teleconference archives, is that it created different generations of training that came with the newer models that came down the pike over the years. And I used to have ENOT machines. I had the ENOT 911 and the I forget what the other one is, but it's the next one down in, the advanced modes. I love those units, but for the $3,000, $4,000 that they were costing, I couldn't justify when you could get one of these for basically $5 and change or 500 or less back in the day. So we're charging this up, and of all the things that you need to do and understand is that you need to get the electricity in the body. Don't worry about all of the different frequencies on here. They've got presets for different conditions, and which is great on this. And when you do purchase, or if you don't have one yet, do get the electrodes. And let's see if that comes up. Now, this is actually part of the course that I have. Yeah, get that 3-pad set. The Reflexo is no longer available. The massage set isn't really worth it, but there's further down on the page, there's another one, which is the acupuncture probe, which is, okay, here's one of the pad sets that we're looking at, and that just plugs right in. And then over here, I must have left it upstairs, is the acupuncture probe, and do get that too. And if you're interested, shoot me an email or get in contact with me, and I can send you the link. Yeah, so this is basically what I wanted to show to you is, of course, that I have a training available, which is an upsell. I have a training available, and it's in this portion, it's actually 24 plus videos, a welcome and an unboxing, and the manual explained. I go through the manual and tell you, a lot of the stuff is like written in order to confuse people. I'm convinced of it. And so I really wanted to keep this really, really straightforward and easy for people to understand. And, something that we can go with, or you can go with very, very easily and very, very quickly. So let's hide this for everyone, or just for you. Oh, okay. No, we need to, oh gosh. Okay, that one. Okay, that should take that away. So that's what I wanted to say, is like, don't overcomplicate this stuff. And I'm sure, yeah, Calzone, he says, I just brushed the hell out of my stomach, because actually the tummy has like as many C fibers, long C fibers, as the brain. It's like, it is our second brain, if not the first brain. And yeah, I can see the 6 points. Where would you brush for random shortness of breath? Probably due to PSTD. Hey, brother, I'd recommend fasting over all of that stuff. I'm just going into a 3-day fast right now. I go do them at the beginning of the month. And then I do one meal of the day, most of the week after that. Some days I, eat between an 18-hour and 6-hour fasting window. Yeah, definitely go with that. And where would you, shortness of breath? Okay. Okay, that essentially, I would definitely do the little wings that are higher as a higher power level as you can manage, because that really connects through the vagus system back into the stomach, and it turns off, the flight or fright aspect of the parasympathetics being on or off. So it's like, to connect that is number one. Number two is shortness of breath. It's diet related, always. it could be, emotional thing, but if you can clear out the diet and clear out your body, like changing the oil on your car, it's no different. Then the body resets at a higher energy level threshold. And so continuous fasting will bring it up to a higher and higher thresholds. So this has been great to share this with you today. And, I'm so grateful that I didn't pass that night. And yeah, it was pretty intense. Oh, one last thought. Essentially, what it is the cells in a deplete state, say at 10% or whatever. When you apply the electricity or apply the microcurrent to them, you get fully charged. Maybe I should have put that at the front of this message. And then the other thing is, if you go to the page I was talking about, go to benedicthoward.com/blog, and then you will see this little wing. So there's a confusing array of pneumonia, pleuritis, pylophrenitis, I don't know how you pronounce, pharyngitis. And for each one of them, they have these, I don't know if you can, just coming into view. Yeah, okay. Each one of these, they have a very specific set of procedures. And I tell you, keep it effing simple. Don't get caught up in all of these devils and the detail stuff from the manuals. All you need to do is charge the body. Where you have pain, put it on there. If you got systemic stuff, put it on everywhere. Wherever there's a loudness, those are the areas to work. And, especially the stomach, because you really want to reset the biome. And it does that too. So, God bless you guys. I think my half hour that I allocated to this is there, done, been there, done that. And so I'm going to sign out. I hope you found some worth in what I've been saying, and that you can, like and comment and form a conversation around this. And one of the things that I'm going to be covering, concentrating on next, is finishing up my book. It's actually High Attitude: Hiking the Hawaiian Manas, from Corporate Burnout to Cosmic Clarity. And essentially, if you go to Who the F is Benedict Howard and watch and read that, or watch that video and read that blog, I'm condensing the last 20 years, 20 years. I mean, can you imagine 20 years of this work? And hey, Daryl. And oh my goodness, that's the Daryl that calls. Oh, I am putting things together now. Calzoni 1021. Okay, Daryl, great. All right. And yeah, so this is going to be my focus over the next 2 months. I want to get it published for my 75th birthday at the end of May. So I'm going to be focusing a lot on that, not producing much new information video-wise, but I'm going to repurpose a lot of the last 8 episodes that we've done, or 8 Sunday briefings that we've done, and then reserve this time for, answering Q&A stuff for people that really need to tap into my expertise. So aloha, and and let's see if I can find my little jingle. And I think I went through all of the slides there. Yeah, this training here, it took a lot to put this together. And yeah, so that's available when you purchase from me. benedicthoward.com. Looking forward to seeing you on the other side. And go to my site, and download the first chapter of the book, and that way you get onto the email list. And God bless you. You have a wonderful day, wonderful week, wonderful month, a wonderful life. And yeah, we've got so much going for us. We just don't even know it sometimes. And streaming is still going. Yeah, there we go.